For millennia, animals have inspired our art, folklore, and understanding of life. We pass down stories, some true, many exaggerated, about their behaviors and abilities. But how often do these tales reflect reality? Today, we'll peel back the myths and misconceptions that surround some of our most familiar creatures. The truth is often more astonishing than fiction. Let's begin our journey into the real stories behind the animals we think we know. The goldfish is said to have a 3-second memory, living in a constant loop of rediscovery. But research shows goldfish can remember things for months, learning to associate sounds and colors with food. They navigate mazes and even distinguish between musical genres. In the wild, memory is crucial for survival, finding food, avoiding predators, mapping their environment. The myth persists because we often see them in dull, unstimulating bowls. In reality, goldfish are far more intelligent than we give them credit for. The ostrich supposedly buries its head in the sand to avoid danger, a myth with no basis in fact. Ostriches use their long necks to tend nests, turn eggs, and listen for predators. From afar, their low posture creates the illusion of a buried head. Instead, ostriches rely on keen eyesight, powerful kicks, and incredible speed to survive. Burying their heads would be fatal, not protective. The real ostrich faces danger head-on, or outruns it. Blind as a bat is a common phrase, but it's far from true. Most bats see as well as humans. Fruit bats even see color in low light. Echolocation is an added sense, not a replacement for vision. Bats use sight for navigation and echolocation for precise hunting. Their senses work together, creating a rich perception of the night. Bats are not blind, they're sensory marvels. The bull's fury at the matador's red cape is legendary but misleading. Bulls are red-green colorblind, the cape's color is irrelevant. What triggers the charge is movement, not hue. Experiments show bulls react to any fluttering cloth regardless of color. The red cape is tradition, dramatic and practical for hiding blood. The bull's aggression is real, but it's motion, not color, that provokes it. The myth endures, but science tells a different story. Lemmings are famous for mass suicide leaps, a myth born from a staged 1958 documentary. In reality, lemmings migrate when populations boom, searching for food and territory. Some drown crossing rivers, but it's accidental, not intentional. The myth persists due to powerful imagery, not biological fact. Lemming life is about survival and adaptation, not self-destruction. Sometimes the real tragedy is how easily fiction becomes fact. Sharks are rumored to be immune to cancer, fueling a market for shark cartilage pills. In truth, sharks do get cancer. Over 40 species have documented tumors. Their robust immune systems may lower risk, but not eliminate it. The myth arose from limited studies and lack of research. Overfishing for a false cure threatens shark populations and ocean health. Sharks are survivors, but not invincible. Cartoons show porcupines shooting quills like arrows, but that's pure fiction. Porcupine quills are modified hairs that detach easily when touched. The barbed quills embed deeper with movement, deterring predators. Porcupines don't attack, they defend passively. The real danger comes from contact, not projectiles. Evolution crafted a defense that punishes aggression, not distance. Chameleons are famed for blending in, but their color changes are mostly for communication. Dramatic color shifts signal mood, status, and intentions to other chameleons. Specialized skin cells and nanocrystals create their vibrant displays. Camouflage is secondary, their colors are meant to be seen. The chameleon is less a master of disguise, more a living billboard. Their true story is one of expression, not invisibility. Owls are said to spin their heads 360 degrees, a physical impossibility. Their eyes are fixed, so they rotate their heads up to 270 degrees to see. 14 neck vertebrae and special blood vessels make this possible. This adaptation lets them scan for prey without moving their bodies. The real range is impressive, if not supernatural. Evolution engineered the owl's gaze for silent, efficient hunting. Don't touch a baby bird or its mother will abandon it. A myth rooted in misunderstanding. Most songbirds have a poor sense of smell. They recognize chicks by sight and sound. Parental instincts are strong. Human scent won't drive them away. Returning a healthy chick to its nest is usually the best option. The real danger is leaving it exposed, not helping. The myth projects human fears onto birds, but nature is more resilient. Daddy longlegs are rumored to have deadly venom but harmless fangs, a myth built on confusion. Most daddy longlegs are harvestmen, not spiders, and have no venom or fangs. Their defenses are odor and leg dropping, not poison. The myth likely comes from mixing them up with cellar spiders, whose venom is weak and harmless to humans. The story is pure urban legend, not science. Sometimes a good story outpaces the facts. Touching a toad won't give you warts. Those bumps are glands, not contagious growths. Toads secrete toxins to deter predators, and their skin texture helps with camouflage. Human warts are caused by a virus, not amphibians. The myth dates back to times when disease was blamed on animals. Toads are unfairly maligned for a human problem. Connection, not caution, is the real lesson. The camel's hump is not a water tank, it's a fat reservoir. This fat provides energy for weeks without food, not hydration. Camels conserve water through unique blood cells and concentrated waste. When they do drink, they can rehydrate rapidly. The hump is a pantry, not a canteen. Camels survive the desert through physiology, not myth. Hyenas are cast as cowardly scavengers, but they're skilled hunters and social animals. Spotted hyenas kill most of their own food and have powerful jaws for bone crushing. Lions often steal from hyenas, not the other way around. Their clans are matriarchal and complex with sophisticated communication. The laugh is a vocalization, not a sign of cowardice. Hyenas are intelligent, successful predators, far from the villains of legend. The idea that elephants fear mice is pure fiction. Elephants are indifferent to mice. The myth likely comes from old stories and cartoons. What truly bothers elephants are bees. Their stings are painful and can drive elephants away. Farmers use beehive fences to protect crops from elephants. The real fear is practical, not comical. Even giants have their weaknesses, but not the ones we imagine. Tarantulas are feared as deadly, but their bite is rarely dangerous to humans. Most tarantulas use barbed hairs as their main defense, not venom. Their venom is mild, comparable to a bee sting for most people. Serious reactions are rare. Fatalities are virtually unheard of. Their fearsome reputation is more about our fears than their reality. Tarantulas are misunderstood, not monstrous. Sloths are labeled lazy, but their slow pace is a survival strategy. Living on low-calorie leaves, they conserve energy by moving slowly. Their bodies are adapted for efficiency, strong muscles, slow digestion, and variable body temperature. Sloths have good spatial memory for navigating the canopy. They're not slackers, but specialists in energy conservation. Sometimes slow and steady really does win the race. We think cats purr only when happy, but they also purr when in pain or stressed. The purr's frequency may promote healing, stimulating bone and tissue repair. Purring is a versatile tool, communication, comfort, and self-healing. It's more than a sign of contentment, it's a survival mechanism. Cats use the same sound for pleasure and recovery. The purr is a complex, multi-purpose marvel. The koala bear isn't a bear at all, it's a marsupial. Koalas give birth to tiny joeys that develop in a pouch like kangaroos. Their closest relatives are wombats, not bears. The misnomer misleads public understanding and conservation. Koalas are uniquely Australian, following a separate evolutionary path. Let's call them what they are, koalas. Rabbits and carrots are linked by cartoons, not nature. Wild rabbits eat grasses and leafy plants, not sugary root vegetables. Too many carrots can harm domestic rabbits' health. The carrot myth began with Bugs Bunny, parodying a movie scene. Fiction became fact, shaping how we feed real rabbits. Sometimes pop culture creates lasting misconceptions. Our journey through animal myths reveals that truth is often stranger and more fascinating than fiction. By questioning old stories, we discover the real wonders of the natural world. These animals are products of evolution, not fables. Understanding them deepens our appreciation for life's complexity. Keep questioning, keep exploring. Nature's facts are its greatest marvels. Thanks for watching FactPros. See you next time.